The revolution's begun. The time to stand up has come. We are the rocking of the throne. We are the rocking of the throne.
I'm Victor Tiffany with Revolt Against Plutocracy, and this is a short video explaining what or bust means for the 2020 election cycle. First, if you're not burning your bust, you're basically giving a green card to the DNC to go ahead and rig the system again. You're telling them you'll just come along and vote for any neoliberal scumbag that they want to position into place. You're rewarding cheating if you're not burning your bust. And if you haven't taken the Burn Your Bust pledge for 2020 yet, I'll provide a link to that below. What does or bust mean this time around? We make it very clear on our website that if you take the Burn Your Bust pledge, you are making a revolutionary commitment to vote for a progressive in the general election next year. In other words, you'll vote for Bernie if he's on the ballot, of course. You'll vote for a Green Party candidate, or you'll vote for a Socialist Party candidate, maybe a Veterans Party candidate, but not, and then that choice is up to you this time around. Last time we made the decision it would be Green Party. This time you make the decision. The Bernie or Buster makes the decision who you're voting for. But or bust does not mean you're going to vote for Trump. That's Bernie or fascism. That's Bernie or Trump. That's not Bernie or bust. It also means you're not going to write in Bernie Sanders unless he runs as a write-in candidate. He signed a contract with the DNC saying he won't do that. And trust me, Bernie Sanders is not going to run as a write-in candidate in 2020. It also means that the possibility of writing in Bernie Sanders exists in a viable Operation Deny 270 strategy, where we write in Bernie Sanders in 1 or 2, 3 states. If he wins that state as a undeclared write-in candidate, say Vermont, Pennsylvania, and California, then we send it to the next House of Representatives and they will vote. But the only way that's possible is if there's enough Berniecrats on the ballot who could get elected to the next House. In 2016, there weren't. We argued against Operation Deny 270 because there weren't enough Berniecrats running who could possibly have gotten him elected. But we're open-minded to that possibility next year. But there has to be enough Democrats, enough progressive Democrats, enough Berniecrats on the ballot in order for that strategy to have any hope whatsoever of succeeding. So those are the two possibilities where writing in Bernie Sanders as an or bust option would make sense. Bernie or bust is not voting for Trump. That's voting for fascism. It is not staying home on election day. That's laziness. All right? Both of those make up leverage. You can tell Democrats, if it's not Bernie, I'm staying home, but you're not Bernie or bust. You, again, all the leverage we can put together, the better. But Bernie or bust means it's a revolutionary commitment to vote for a progressive in 2020. And finally, it's not voting for a libertarian. Libertarians are just as dangerous as conservatives, just as dangerous as Trump on the economy and the climate, and just as dangerous as neoliberals on the economy and the environment, the climate particularly. If we're going to have climate preservation, the next President of the United States must be a progressive, which means take the Bernie or Bust pledge, help Bernie Sanders win the nomination to the Democratic Party. We're telling the Democrats, look, if you want to defeat Trump, there's only one way to do it. Nominate Bernie Sanders or lose in November. Thank you.
Revolt Against Plutocracy won't just be covering the news about the necessary revolution in the United States. Sometimes we'll be making the news. If you want to stay on top of the revolutionary actions and strategies of grassroots, genuine progressives, and our allies, please subscribe to our YouTube channel today.